Hello. Welcome to MitzvahMoment. I'm your host, Rabbi Zevi Weinberg. Just want to say again a special thank you to my dear friend David Pack, who came up with this amazing idea because so many people want to know what is God's message, what is His word. As I said before, the mitzvahs, they're like the manual for life. Okay, yesterday we discussed the first mitzvah, which is belief in God. Today we're discussing the second mitzvah, which is do not believe in idols. Now, obviously it's very silly to believe in an idol, to think that some stone or something has power. But there are many forms of idols that we have. To think that a person has power is also an idol. To think that a thing has power is also an idol. Even to think that money has power is also an idol. God's control is on everything. As the Rebbe says, even after you make the money, don't think that he can't control what happens. A guy can be very wealthy. In fact, I knew a guy who was very wealthy. Fortunately, towards the end of his life, he had many illnesses. He died without any money. So everything in this world is completely under God's control. And once you understand that, you are truly free. Because as long as you think there's somebody else that has power, then you attribute yourself to that person. You need some help, you go there, or you're afraid, which is even worse. They're not even helping you, but you're acting out of fear, right? You're not even gaining, you're just trying to protect yourself. What could be worse than that? Wasting time on that. But if you know that even if somebody did something wrong to you, they didn't really have power. For some reason, it was designed that should have happened to you. So don't get upset at them. They say people in India are kind of quite calm. And you do see that. People from India are quite calm because they believe in this concept called karma, which means things happen from spiritual reasons we don't always understand. And maybe in a previous lifetime, I hurt that person. Everything kind of works out. So our job in this life is to, first of all, do good. But one of the most important things about doing good is not believing that there's any other power, because then we can have fear towards someone or something else. And then fear causes acquiescence. We give in to them. We don't even gain anything from it. Is that how you want to live your life, giving in to someone and gaining nothing from it? It's ridiculous. But if you know that the only control in this universe is God, and even if things happen to you that you didn't like, it also came from God, then you can be okay with it. Say, okay, God, maybe I have to change. Sorry, why did you do that to me? But you don't put it on the person, you put it on God. So know that even in your own brain, everything, there are people that are geniuses and they get Alzheimer's and no more genius. Everything comes from God. We need Him all the time. And that's why we pray to Him. We're grateful to Him. And that's the second mitzvah.